Hi everybody, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. Let's talk about how to bowl better when you're nervous. Hey, we're all human and we get nervous. Pressure situations typically make all of us a bit nervous. Fear of performing, particularly when there's other bowlers around and they're watching you in an important situation on the lanes. All those things make us nervous. Or even if it's just a thing where no one really is paying attention, but you're going after a personal score, your best, a high game, a certain level of a series, where you are nervous because it's important to you to achieve that level of performance. So there's a few keys you can do to help reduce the level of nerves. But the first thing is to realize you're never going to stop being nervous. It's okay to be nervous because your body can still perform real effectively. Or you would never see anybody win a tournament on television, would you? Even though the pros are tremendously talented, they're nervous too. They get in a situation, no matter how many times they've been there, but you get on national TV in front of a lot of people and you're nervous. Any situation where you're bowling for something important to you or doing anything in this world important to you will make you nervous. What can you do about it? Well, here's a few tips. First, think about a good start to your bowling approach and then a good finish. And in between, focus on hitting your target. A good start, a good finish, in between, hit your target. Simple enough. You want to focus on making one good delivery at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself and don't think about what's already happened. Use a consistent tempo or pace of your footsteps, especially the final two steps of your approach, because it gives your arm swing and your release a chance to do its job effectively and become accurate, make a good delivery. Hurrying your steps, you hurry your release, bad things can happen. Next, you want to hold your form at the foul line after you've released the bowling ball. Because if you can hold your form until the ball gets down the lane a ways, certainly past your target, it indicates you have good balance. You want to minimize the tension in your arms and legs when you bowl. Try not to dig in, squeeze the ball too much or more than normal. When I say relax muscles, you're nervous, so you're going to have a little bit more gripping pressure than usual, but try to make sure that you maintain steady gripping pressure on the bowling ball throughout the entire swing cycle and release and in your legs, and if you do that, you're going to be as accurate as possible in that pressure situation. And make your decision where you're going to play the lane before you step up on the approach and try to deliver the ball. Make your decision where your target on the lane is going to be, where you're going to sight, and also where you're going to place your feet, how you're going to line yourself, what type of release or delivery you're going to make. Visualize that process, step up, and you'll have a much better chance of executing accurately. You want to always practice your pre-shot routine. If your game is well practiced, it becomes much easier in pressure situations when you have a developed and a good pre-shot routine. And by that I mean when you step up on the approach, taking care to grip the ball with the same gripping pressure the same way, setting up properly with the ball position and close to your body in front of your bowling shoulder, for example, if those are your keys. Setting the flex in your legs, getting your stance position, your posture just right. Make sure you have that done without taking too much time. You should be able to do all that in a couple of seconds and then look at your target and begin your approach. And pace yourself. Store all your energies to use through the entire duration of your session on the lanes, and don't burn out early on. You can't win a tournament, for example, in the first game. You win it the last game. Although you're nervous, you always want to perform well every delivery, but pace yourself through the course of the entire session on the lanes. In the long run, you're going to be better off. I hope some of these tips help you. We all have to deal with pressure, and I think now you're on your way to performing when you're nervous.